ISIS carries out another barbaric execution. A British aid worker beheaded at the hands of Islamic extremists. Hello everyone, I'm Joe Torres.
And I'm Sandra Bookman. ISIS released video tonight showing that beheading of David Haines, an aid worker abducted in Syria last year.
World leaders already condemned the murder. This latest beheading follows similar executions of two American journalists.
Eyewitness News reporter Jim Hoffer has the latest details tonight.
The video is as sickening as the two previous ones. Produced by ISIS and posted on Twitter, it shows a masked militant in the moments before the apparent beheading of British hostage David Haines. He's a humanitarian aid worker who was abducted in Syria last year. This latest execution follows that of two American journalists, James Foley and Stephen Sotloff. This evening, the British Prime Minister responded on Twitter, saying the murder of David Haines is an act of pure evil. In another post, he vows, "We will do everything in our power to hunt down these murderers." This latest beheading comes only 3 days after President Obama spoke to the nation about his plan to defeat ISIS.
America will lead a broad coalition to roll back this terrorist threat.
That hasn't sent ISIS running. The latest video seems to taunt the U.S. and Britain to provoke a response.
It is almost apocalyptic. I mean, sort of this is the great battle between the forces of good and evil in their minds, I think.
This professor of Middle Eastern and Islamic Studies at Drew University says ISIS is hoping through these brutal videos to get us to retreat or drag us all in. Either way, he says they see it as a win.
We will respond to the beheadings by backing off. They've won. If we respond in the opposite way, by attacking full force, an invasion like the invasion of Iraq, for example, in 2003, they will have won as well because they will have pulled us into a larger conflict.
Tonight, President Obama responded by saying the United States stands shoulder to shoulder with our close friend and ally in grief and resolve. He goes on to say, "We will work with the United Kingdom and a broad coalition of nations from the region and around the world to bring the perpetrators of this outrageous act to justice." Meanwhile, David Haines' family released a statement calling him, quote, "just another bloke who was most alive in his humanitarian roles. He will be terribly missed." Jim Hoffer, Channel 7, Eyewitness.